Hey guys, welcome from Both the Test Vlogs. Before we start, as usual, I'd like you first to subscribe my channel. Today, I'll show you some cakes that are very beautiful and amazing and which are very suitable for any ages of customers. Yes, these cakes are made with sugar paste and we call it fondant cake. Different from other types of cakes I've made through, this fondant cake is not the same with other sponge cakes. They are made of sugar layer in which the ingredients are so much expensive and different from other types of cakes. And the main reason of why they are very expensive in cakes is that they are really time consuming. Even only 1 pound size takes at least 3 hours. But in customers, they are really popular cakes and one of top ordering items in our bakery. Nowadays, customers not only eat the cakes, also they eat the cake's beauty and pride, right? Okay, well, so I hope you guys get and become familiar with these fondant cakes since I've explained through. So as you've seen these pictures, sample pictures of these customers' orders cakes, you will see how fondant cakes are really beautiful in extent. Well, they can create any other customized designs and customized colors and customized characters as well. So to get these marvelous fondant cakes, we should give some extent of time and many efforts and concentrations on any kinds of these fondant cakes. So as a brief, I'd like to talk and explain you that fondant cakes are really 3D cakes and they really are such masterpiece. So I hope you guys understand these rules of fondant cakes, and let's continue watching to the detailed tips and decorations of our creation of fondant cakes. So let's see together. So here, between cake layers, we apply buttercream, which is a mixture of qualified and salted butter and sugar powder. So, there might be some questions of why we use buttercream instead of whipped topping cream, just like in any other sponge cakes. Yes, because since this is fondant cake, the inner cake layers must be butter cake in order to be able to be pressed and covered with thick, heavy layer of sugar paste, so that the inside flavors must be buttercream so as to get stick with sugar layer. So for fondant type cake, it's better to use with butter cake with the filling of buttercream. Okay, so from now on, please keep on watching together and keep applying procedures of buttercream to the end. Here the cake has altogether 6 layers, and now the filling step has finished. So it's time to apply the whole cake with buttercream. Our method of using buttercream is very soft and tender. Because sugar is also well grinded and the smell is really nice. Well, This is the smoothing process. So after you have completed this smoothing section, please keep this cake, yes, batter cake, in the refrigerator for about half an hour. It's okay if you just put for more than half an hour. During our self-made fondant tools and fondant twice. So let's start the main character creation of this fondant cake. So here I will show you step by step making or doing with the procedures of fondant tools and fondant twice. Okay, so work in progress now. Well, the fondant paste that you are seeing in white color is not the ready-made one. They are just self-made fondant ones. So later in another video, I'll show you the detailed recipe and procedures of making these self-made fondant twice. Well, this is the missing color step. Well, so for the people who are not very keen on making cakes like these fondant twice, might think that why we don't wear any gloves? Because with gloves, these fondant twice and fondant tools cannot be very walked through. By using the watch hands, these fondants really works. Okay, so now this is a color mixing step, and let's see how the color might come out. Well, as you can see in this video, fondant paste is really a hard thing and it's very difficult to make them through. So as for the knowledge, like the ingredients might include corn flour, gelatin, CMC powder or Tylose powder, whatever, and some kind of shortening. Well, the main thing is icing powder. So after mixing these all ingredients together, you can see this fondant paste and fondant layer has come out. So by using this fondant layer, we can shape into what any other shapes that we wish to do. And after the final product and finished product has come out, you can easily add some colors and mix colors as you wish. Okay, so let's continue watching. Ta-da! Now you will see you get the very smooth and rounded fondant layer. And please keep on the plastic wrap, and you can also put onto the table or as well. So now please watch these step-by-step procedures of making fondant tools and fondant twice. The decoration starts. Okay, now this is a step of making the body of the prints. So, do you see the pink fondant tool, right? This is a very useful tool when cutting the fondant layers. Well, this is making the steps of the prince's stomach, and make sure your stomach might be a very not very, just like a round in shaped like a stomach's form. So this is a step of making some buttons to the prince's costume. Okay, now I will use the golden yellow color to make some buttons. Well, the satin app is nearly finished. And now for the ending corner of the prince costume, just use the yellow color. Well, this is still the very first step of making this kind of fondant tools and fondant toys. So from now on, you will see how the fondant cakes are really expensive and it's very time consuming. It takes for about, I think, 1.5 hours or nearly at most 2 hours to finish the setting up of the cake. Okay, now you've got the costumes ending corner. Ta-da! Now, so let's move to next step. Okay, it's now time to the prince's face. So to get the detailed structure of the face shape, just put some lines and some jaws to the facial part of the fondant toy. Okay, you've got the two shapes of the eyes. Mark with some two spots as a draft, and then stick with a very black box, just like the eyes. And for the smile face. And to be more looking like natural, just like some put in some pink blushes. Yes, you've got the face fondant toy. How so cute! Well, so now it's time to wear the hair, and let's see how I decorate. Ta-da! You've got this! And to be more natural, just put some highlights. Okay, you've got the two parts of the fondant toy. The first one is you've got the body and as well as the costume at the same time, and then the face part. Now it's time to make the legs of the baby prince. Okay, you've got the legs, and in order to get the very firm and stable legs, pick up some extra fondant paste and fondant layers, and then make as the gesture and posture of sitting style of the prince. Okay, this you can see this brownish color of fondant layer, and this was gonna be the boots of the prince. So you've got the first boots. It might be easy and simple to watch, but in reality, it's a kind of difficult and really takes a long time. Since fondant toys have to be made with very detailed structures and procedures, it's not very easy to make these fondants, and by taking only just a few hours. Moreover, in some fondant types of the customer size, it even takes almost a day to get the finished fondant toys and fondant tubes, because we have to make the fondant toys to be in a hard and firm structure. So that's in some situation we have to keep the fondant toys for overnight. Ta-da! The third part of the legs part is finished. Now making the steps and procedures of making the hands and the sleeves at the same time. Okay, 2 hands already finished. So at the same time, just make 2 sleeves. Okay, keep on watching. So for making the sleeves, just roll out the hands into the sleeves. And please cut and fist the extra fondant layers. And for the detailed spots, shape the fingers. Ta-da! You've got the incredible and marvelous parts of the body. And now I've already picked the blue fondant layer to make gown or robe. Okay, so now it's time to ready to shape like the prints to be in certain form. So just insert the lollipop stick or K-pop stick into the lead of the prints. So let's watch together to the setting up of the fondant toy. Ta-da! Wow, such an incredible masterpiece, right? So you will see for the sticking and for the type of the glue, I use the gelatin sheet and gelatin powder to be stick and glued onto the fondant toy. Ta-da! Wow, it really takes almost in half an hour to get this little prints. But the result is very satisfactory. Since we always listen to the feedbacks of our customers, we are very proud and we're very happy to hear that the customer like our products and our cakes very well. Okay, so we can also create these kinds of customized designs which are really popular in #1 top ordering items between baby girls. Ta-da! You will see the sample designs. Okay, so let's turn back to our decoration. Well, by using the very small ruler, just make and flatten and scrap to get the very huge and large fondant layer to cover up onto the cake. So let's continue watching together. Okay, so if you think the fondant layer is big enough and it's ready to cover up onto the whole cake, just go and pick your refrigerated cake and then just doing this kind of covering step onto the whole cake. So make sure you've got the really stunning cake after your smoothing step of decoration. So to get this kind of perfect and smoothing cake, use a tool like a flat shape. In the video you can see the white flat shape, right? So this can be easily bought in bakery supplies shops. Use this to stamp and press to get a smooth surface. So let's continue watching. So for a technique that I have to say, spread the layer with one hand and press the end corner of the cake with another. Be sure to make it very well to this step. The cake won't be beautifully out if the layer is folded and crumbled during this step. So please be careful. Please keep pressing, and at the end you will see the smooth and the beautiful cake. Okay, the cake has almost done now. And now for this step, since you are satisfied with your smoothing step, now cut off with a sharp and thin little knife to the extra sugar paste. Just cut off to the most closest quarter to the cake's bottom corner. And after you've cut off the fondant layer, peel off the recently cut layer and then just keep and wrap it, since you can reuse the cut off fondant layer for the next time. So reuse again with a flat shape fondant tool to get a very stunning and very smooth cake. Since the fondant layer has been cut out, for the beauty of the cake, we have to consider to cover the bottom corner of the round cake. So after that, you will see how I'm going to cover to the bottom corner of the cake. So now it's time to watch the decoration of the cake. For this step, draw some draft lines with very thin and sharp stick. And by combining and by crossing with these draft lines, you will see the diamonds shapes will come out. So please continue watching. Please make sure to the whole round height of the cake. Okay, so now in a vice versa, just make some draft lines crossing to the original lines as I said above. So now you will see the diamond shapes that comes out. Okay, after you've got this, leave it for a moment and now just use the blue fondant layer again to cover up the uneven cut-off spaces and cut-off areas of the bottom of the cake. To be able to stick and glued on the cake, just put and apply with some gelatin liquid and stick the long blue fondant layer to the bottom of the cake like this. So now here comes, this is the blue sugar paste that is shaped like a cover up to the bottom corner of the cake. So it is also to cover the uneven cut of sugar paste. So now you can see it's almost smooth ending. These seeds are very eatable sugar beads and let's decorate to the height of the cake and let's see. You can see these diamond shapes, right? So to the junction of the lines, just make some hole and put the sugar beads onto the hole. Wow, it's very nice. You will see how the cake is so stunning after the decoration of this cake. So as to be firmly stick, we use gelatin as a glue as I said above. Gelatin is a kind of sticky jelly which is generally used in making jellies. So we use this gelatin or jelly as a glue to stick the fondant tools. Okay, so please keep watching. Now it's all left to put and decorate some little things. So it's going to finish soon. Keep it at watching. time to put your finished fondant tray onto the finished fondant cake. Wow, you've got this amazing fondant cake from the start to the end. So that you will see and you will know how this fondant cake is extremely difficult to make them true. Well, this is the extra decoration to write the body which letter which customers wish to be. So I create like this design to get some cubes and write the letters on it. Well, you will see these cakes are also very top ordering items in our bakery since they are very popular among baby boys. And you will also can order these kinds of designs as well. Okay, so let's turn back to the decoration. Well, another missing color and missing chart of the fondant paste which is gonna be made to the cake base. So for this step it's okay, you can also use the less color of blue color to shape this kind of cake base. Yay! Finally, you've got the very round and smooth fondant paste. And now, please spread and flatten this paste into the very large and huge fondant layer. And now, after this, you're very ready to spread and apply to the cake base. So there might be some questions for you to ask. It's okay, the fondant layers for the cake base is very thin because it's not very important, just it's like the decoration of the cake base. And the most important thing is that the covering up of the fondant layer might be very thick in form. It's ready to apply and spread on the cake base. And cut off with the very sharp and thin knife to the extra fondant layers of the cake base. And after this, pick and hold up the finished fondant cake onto the layer of the cake base. So for this step, make sure just to remove your finished fondant tray for a while. And after that, you can also put your finished fondant tray onto the cake after the decoration. Okay, so these little things are very ready to decorate. Spread and apply with some glue or gelatine, and then put your finished fondant tray onto the cake. Ta-da! How so cute! And these little white cubes are made to write the body which letter which customers wish to be. Yay! You've got this kind of very famous and popular cake design of this fondant decoration. So I hope you all guys liked this video very much. And this is the end of this video. But later on, there might be some sample cake designs that you can also place orders to our bakery. Ta-da! The cake is so cute, and if you're very interested to order and to place orders to a bakery, please leave us a message, and here's a Facebook page that you can place your orders through. You can order several types of cakes with several designs. These are some of the fondant cake sample designs which customers ordered from us. All these fondant cakes really take a long time. It takes about at least 3 hours or more for every type of decorations. And all these fondant types cake has to be made with qualified batter. It is kind of expensive and very beautiful and elegant as well. To get a complete fondant cake, it really takes a long time. One sample is different from any other cakes or they're unique, it takes much more time. And fondant cakes cannot be kept in the fridge. Since they're sugar-coated layer, they will get melt and sticky if they are kept in fridge. With fondant type, we can create any other marvelous and strange designs. They can be easily shaped with soft and gentle texture of fondant layer. But one thing is that the baker must be creative and powerful in handmade crafts. If so, the cake will be definitely shiny and beautiful. Moreover, the raw materials is even rare and expensive. Well, we are so ready to accept orders of wedding cake, anniversary cake, and even as a surprise, you can even add phones, watches, or any other precious things inside the cake. We also give such kind of service as well. We are creating the best and delicious ones for any of your occasions. We give full service to create the beautiful and delicious cakes as well as deliver to the right time, right person. Normally, we collect birthday cake orders 2 days in ahead, but our one-stop service is that you all have to wait for at most 2 hours and you will get a cake. But this is only available for other types of cakes like cream design or sponge cakes or any other flavored cakes. We cannot make through the fondant cakes, however, in a short time because it really takes time-consuming, and to get a smart and hot fondant twice, it takes almost a day to make them dry and hard. We can make and create the customized designs, and it's only left to do is up to you. You have to select and choose the cake designs, and we're always ready to make them true. Okay, as you can see these cake sample designs, you will know how the fondant cakes are really creative and really realistic ones. We always listen to customers' feedback, and I'll bet you will never feel regret of ordering cakes from us. With these fondant cake designs, you can also create any other cake designs or customized designs. Because since fondant paste and fondant layers are really made with your hands, you can also shape whatever shape you like to do. So I hope you all guys enjoy my video, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel named is Post Leaders Vlogs. You all are warmly welcome, and thank you so much for supporting us. So if you like this video, please share this video to your social media. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with many more interesting and beautiful cake designs. Bye bye. Have a nice day.